Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Wizards and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Orel Hershiser will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on the way. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Next to stand in is Alex Rodriguez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with two strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, Dero.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Mark Buehrle gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Now into the box, Dave Lopes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Here's the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Tatis is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Next for the Dodgers, Pee-wee Reese. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Bill Buckner. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
High pop up. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
For the Wizards, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit to right. But this is foul for the first strike.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Next to hit, Nolan Arenado. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Too high. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Adrian Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. That brings up Mickey Mantle. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-1 to him now. Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And that's the first out. And now Mike Piazza. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Batting short.
2 down, no one on base. And up next will be Larry Walker. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. This is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. So now into the box is Joe Jackson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. And he fouls this one off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jared Saltalamacchia, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-2. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. On the ground to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired.
We're back now for the Dodgers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the third baseman, George Brett.
Pitch on the way. And this one runs up high, ball one. Brett is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Trout giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Eric Davis. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
This pitch is popped up, and there's out number 1. Next, here is Alex Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 14 on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. Two out, nobody on. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Runner goes for second. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Dave Lopes.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Pee-wee Reese. Popped up. Gonzalez is over to take a look at it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Trout. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First offering on its way. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Joe Jackson. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And now in the box, Jared Saltalamacchia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. Now another 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Mickey Mantle.
And now the first pitch. Mickey Mantle is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-1 the count. Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. And stepping in, Mike Piazza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. There goes the runner. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, George Brett. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about. I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out at first.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 5 innings complete. New Mexico is out in front 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the Babe. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
One out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate now, Alex Rodriguez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So here is Eric Davis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Dave Lopes. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, here is Pee Wee Reese. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1.
17, Mike Trout.
First pitch on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. There's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And the pitch. Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. Piazza recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's one away. Now it'll be Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 0-1 delivery. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Lopes shading to his right, and he makes the play to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Now to bat, Bill Buckner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
3-2 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Well, next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So now to the plate, Mike Piazza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hard ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ballgame.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Dodgers leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Number 17 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 17. Jackson.
To the plate now, Joe Jackson. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. So stepping in is Jared Saltalamacchia. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Saltalamacchia stands at first with one out. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner. Bad pitch. It's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Mantle makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And they get the double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Wizards on top 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, George Brett. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next up is Matt Kemp. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now a pitch on the way. 8th. Low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. At third, Arenado. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So next to hit is Eric Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And he fouls this one off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 0-2 home. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Swing and a line drive, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Dave Lopes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bob Welch enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Tatis hits a little over the 270 mark. Swung on and grounded a Pee Wee Reese at shortstop. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in next, Alex Rodriguez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Standing in now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. A 1 pitch on its way. Shot back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team in runs batted in.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2. Popped him up. Piazza is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
At the plate now, Adrian Gonzalez. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to plate at least two of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And a second run is across. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Mike Stanton takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9. At the plate, Joe Jackson. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Wizards are out in. Stepping up is Pee Wee Reese. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard down the line. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, first base.
Next to dig in, Bill Buckner flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. New Mexico took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mark Buehrle wins his team-leading 10th game of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Buehrle Hershiser takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Mm-hmm.